Drifting through the endless darkness of space was humanity's most advanced research station. Thousands of kilometers away from Earth, every machine aboard the station worked tirelessly in complete silence. Among the crew was a brave astronaut named Arian, whose mission was to investigate mysterious sources of energy hidden deep within space. But no one knew that this would be the day everything changed forever. Suddenly, warning alarms echoed throughout the station. Warning! A massive, unidentified asteroid is approaching at extremely high speed. Within seconds, space itself seemed to shake. An asteroid larger than a mountain slammed into one side of the station with devastating force. The explosion ripped through the structure, throwing Arian violently into the vacuum of space. His suit was badly damaged, and all communication with Earth was lost. There was nothing around him, only endless darkness. Then something impossible happened. A mysterious vortex of brilliant light appeared before him, as if the universe itself had opened a hidden doorway. Unable to resist its pull, Arian was drawn into the glowing portal. When he opened his eyes again, he immediately realized he was no longer anywhere near Earth. Before him stretched an endless green forest unlike anything he had ever seen. 3 suns shined together in the sky, while enormous floating islands drifted peacefully above the clouds. The trees looked similar to those on Earth, but their leaves glowed with soft blue light. Flowers sang gentle melodies, and rivers shimmered like flowing silver. But the most terrifying sight stood just ahead. Gigantic creatures, standing between 10 and 15 feet tall, wandered through the forest. Some had enormous horns, others possessed giant wings. A few had 4 glowing eyes, while others seemed wrapped in dark, living shadows. They looked both mystical and horrifying, like ancient demons from another universe. Terrified, Arian quickly tried to hide, but it was already too late. One of the massive creatures noticed him. A beam of blue light emerged from its eyes and scanned his entire body. Within moments, the creature had translated the human language. In a deep but calm voice, it spoke. "Do not be afraid. We understand that you did not come here by choice. You are the victim of a cosmic accident." Arian stood frozen in complete disbelief. The creature escorted him to their magnificent city. Nothing on Earth could compare to what he saw. Mountains floated freely in the sky. Palaces were built from living crystals. Instead of roads, glowing bridges stretched through the air as the inhabitants flew effortlessly from place to place. There, Arian met a female creature unlike any other. Her name was Lumara. She stood nearly 12 feet tall, with enormous black wings, elegant silver horns, and eyes that sparkled like distant stars. Although her appearance seemed frightening, her heart was filled with kindness and compassion. From the very first moment she saw Arian, she felt an unexplainable connection to him. She gently lifted him onto her wings and flew high above their extraordinary world. Together, they soared above the clouds. They passed floating mountains. They crossed oceans made entirely of glowing light. They explored forests where the trees could walk on their own. They witnessed magical creatures capable of changing the colors of the sky simply by singing. Arian realized that this civilization was thousands of years more advanced than humanity. As the days passed, their friendship grew stronger. Eventually, that friendship became love. But happiness never lasts forever. One day, strange illnesses began spreading across the planet. More and more creatures became sick. Their bodies started changing in terrifying ways. After countless investigations, the kingdom's greatest scientists uncovered a shocking truth. the harmless microorganisms and viruses naturally carried within Arian's human body were deadly to the inhabitants of this alien world. Because their biology was completely different from humans, they had no natural immunity against Earth's microscopic life. An emergency meeting was called. Silence filled the royal palace. Finally, the king stood before everyone. He spoke with great sorrow. "This human is not our enemy. He is our honored guest. But if he remains here, our entire civilization may perish. We must send him back to his own world." Tears filled Lumara's glowing eyes. She knew there was no other choice. The day of farewell finally arrived. The entire kingdom gathered in silence. The king revealed an ancient celestial vessel, a living spacecraft powered by the energy of the stars, capable of traveling between dimensions across the universe. He looked at Arian and said, "This vessel does more than travel through space. It opens the doors of destiny itself." Before Arian departed, Lumara gently held his hand one final time. With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "Perhaps one day, somewhere in this endless universe, we will meet again. And if we never do, whenever you see 3 bright stars shining together in the night sky, remember that I am thinking of you." The celestial vessel slowly rose into the sky. Brilliant light surrounded everything. Moments later, Arian found himself drifting once again near Earth's orbit. A rescue team quickly recovered him alive. When he told everyone about his incredible journey, no one believed a single word, except for one thing. Scientists were left speechless after discovering a small glowing blue crystal still resting in Arian's hand. It was made of an unknown material that did not exist anywhere on Earth. Even today, whenever Arian looks into the night sky and notices 3 bright stars shining side by side, he cannot help but wonder. Perhaps humanity has never truly been alone. And somewhere on a distant, forgotten world, someone is still waiting for him.